So, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, Dillian, the Body Snatcher White. We got one for you, bro. Dillian, the Body Snatcher White, fails the drug test for a banned substance on if it was Vada, he would be done. But it's Ukad, so they're going to investigate and do a little more digging. But he failed for possibly not one, but two banned substances. Two banned substances. Dillian White has possibly failed for two banned substances ahead of the Oscar RIVAS fight, which they found out July 17th, and the WBC and Oscar RIVAS and his team was not informed. Okay, if this was Vada, the WBC and Oscar RIVAS and his team would have previously been informed July 17th. Dillian White knew this July 17th, right? But they didn't inform them, which the WBC would have pulled the mandatory offer off the table. Dillian White, Eddie Hearn previously knew this going into the fight with Oscar RIVAS. They knew this going into the fight with Oscar RIVAS. Again, I'll say this again. They were informed July 17th. Oscar RIVAS and the WBC wasn't informed. So after all of that hollering, kicking, and screaming, and claiming the WBC was foul, and claiming Deontay Wilder was ducking you, you come up and pop dirty. After everything you had to say about Jarrell Big Baby Miller blowing his opportunity against Anthony Joshua, after Eddie Hearn came out and said it was a disgusting act for Jarrell Big Baby Miller to fail these tests, he could have did serious harm to Anthony Joshua, who's not only his fighter but a friend of his, right? Then you go into a fight where you know that that Dillian White popped dirty 3 days prior to the fight, and you still proceed with the fight and not inform Oscar RIVAS and his team. Wow. Tell me that don't come off as shady. Tell me that don't come off as there's an issue here. Eddie Hearn said that he was ashamed of Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Eddie Hearn said that he was disgusted with Jarrell Big Baby Miller. Eddie Hearn said that Jarrell Big Baby Miller should not be able to fight maybe ever if it was up to him. But then you got a fighter in Dillian White, you know, pop dirty 3 days prior to getting in the ring with Oscar RIVAS, and you say nothing. So Eddie Hearn had zero to say about this. He knew 3 days prior. Dillian White knew 3 days prior. That's why Dillian White looked like he looked bad, because he knew he had something on his mind. And Oscar RIVAS and the WBC weren't informed. Dillian White, you can say goodbye to your opportunity. Not to mention, Ukad has informed that Dillian White had popped dirty back in 2012 and served a suspension. So this ain't the first time he's been around the block. Not surprising at all, is it? Not surprising at all, is it? This is a disgrace. This is a disgrace. And Eddie Hearn, you should be ashamed of yourself after you sat there and you said everything you had to say about Jarrell Big Baby Miller and had nothing to say about this situation where you knew this man popped dirty 3 days prior to the fight, and you let him get in the ring and risk Oscar Rivas' life. As you said, Anthony Joshua life was at risk with Jarrell Big Baby Miller, right? White previously served a 2-year ban from Ukad after testing positive for a banned substance in 2012. So this ain't the first time we've been around the block, right? This ain't the first time we've been around the block. By virtue of his win, White became the mandatory challenger for Deontay Wilder's WBC heavyweight crown. In all likelihood, the WBC would have withdrawn its sanction of White Rivas had it been aware of the positive test results prior to the fight. Under VADA protocols, the positive test results would have been reported to the WBC and Rivas camp. That appears to have not been the case in this instance with Ukad. Unbelievable. So Dillian White fails for banned substance, right? And Ukad, this is why they like to fight under Ukad. This is why they like to fight in the UK under their rules, is because guess what? They could mask what's going on. Point blank and period. This is utterly ridiculous. The positive test resulted is believed to have come back on July 17th. Acknowledged sources says that is what was reported. This has been reported to White's camp, including promoter of Matchroom Boxing and the British Boxing Board controlled by Ukad prior to White Rivas. However, the BBBC allowed the fight to proceed as scheduled. So Eddie Hearn, Dillian White, and the Boxing Council all knew that he failed a test, and they did nothing. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue. Dillian White, you kiss your opportunity goodbye. All that kicking and screaming and complaining you did about the WBC, and this is what you do after you popped dirty and back in 2012 and served a 2-year ban. Amazing, isn't it? No, it's not amazing. But that's all I got for y'all. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue, Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.